rent was overdue. I guess you're not hardcore.
You're not hardcore.
Unless you live hardcore.
Unless you live hardcore.
Because
But the legend of the rent was way
overdue.
hardcore.
Jongwe zoro kukuritsa mudiwa muka Dori ngenzira ndoyambukira miri kweova Tarira ndokunoenda vamwe Hongu kurekwe kava usiko musubvu Asi usareka kunyengetera ndidzoke kumba.
Welcome to season 2, or episode 1, season 2, following the Ncubes as we thrive in rural Zimbabwe. You call that thriving, right? It's been fun so far. Finding out things that we just like. Okay, I'll tell you one thing that I never thought was as important. I knew it was important, but not as important as I'm discovering, is water. Like, water
To drink.
all the time. Like, we use water all the time. Like, everywhere. Every single function of our existence is water. Like, there isn't a single thing I can think of right now where we don't use water. Like, cooking, like, whatever. It's weird. But most importantly, it's not really just about the water. The issue more is about how you source it, how you store it, how you use it, how you reuse it, how you throw it away, how you manage it.
Omunye ule kaya lake matota asibuyeleni omunye olo muzika yisi asambe ungazuhlala emazweni abanye abantu ikhaya lakho likulindele ngoba vele kayikho indawo ngaphandle kwekhaya lakho ngahlala khona imoya yakusukisela azukamwe ngamalayiti edolobheni elikhulu ubone nawo amanquma womhlaba hayifana yekela lokho.
So we're talking water. And the question is, what do you do with your water after doing dishes?
That would be grey water, right? So now you have to figure out grey water systems. How are you gonna reuse that water? So you wash your dishes, dishwashing liquid. It drains away, and then what? What do you do? What do you do in a place like this? It's not like there is a collection point. So you have to create every single system to do with every bit of water that you're using. Now, it's a journey, right? You don't just get there 100%.
Wake up in your system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to approach it.
Yeah.
So that's the issue. You have to approach it according to the different stages. Firstly, what is your water source? How are you getting that water source to your first point of storage? How are you using the water? What happens to the water after it's been used? And,
How are you storing the water? Yeah?
Yeah.
How are you storing the water? Yeah, that's also very important. But yeah, water. This week is just all about water. We should show them one day when we're actually doing when we're having a water delivery.
Yeah. To get water from point A to point B. So when we get water, when people deliver water, it's delivered in drums, or there's water that comes from bowls, or there's water that comes from another pump, or there's water that comes from neighbors. Water comes from different sources. But like how to get it into storage is another thing. So thankfully, we're a company that came through and sent us a nice package, which is like a hand pump. Again, you think about pumps because like we've got a pump, we've got an electric pump, but we don't have the solar to carry the pump. So part of the thing about being off-grid is finding manual ways of doing some things that normally you would have had to defer to electricity and that kind of thing. So we've got a hand pump.
I up there, I was saying that we are playing. Okay.
So thank you so much to the guys at SafeTech, Dirty and Dry, for sending us this flexi pump, which is a hand pump, which basically can pull water from a source that's 6 meters away and pump it like over 100 meters. This is quite handy for us because of how our water actually gets into the drums that we use on our property, and we want to be able to deploy water around our property, especially in cases where we are not able to use electricity. And this little thing does pack a lot of power. I mean, just have a look at the demonstration after we've obviously gone through the manuals, thanks to Nelsie. I actually read the manuals. It's something that I'm not accustomed to, but enjoyed the education nonetheless. So now the rainy season is over. We've been enjoying harvesting rainwater and stuff like that. So water hasn't been at the top of our minds. But as our vegetables begin and our crops begin to sort of flower, it's very important right now to start thinking about, exactly how we're going to give them the water that they need for all of that energy that they're going to need to create all of this fruit and veg that we're growing. And there's also some spectators up in the trees just waiting as well to, come and enjoy our harvest, our tiny little harvest. We've seen a lot more birds coming up. They're nice to look at, but these guys can be pretty destructive when it comes to your vegetables at the moment. So I'm watching them with a keen eye. Don't touch my stuff. Because, again, part of this project is about figuring out rural architecture, building techniques that are there. And one of the ones that we're using is cob, which is to build a house using mud huts.
We're learning
How to make mud huts.
We're learning.
Yeah. So we got ourselves some clay, some red clay. We're
We
mixing
actually
it
have
with
this
sand. And then straw.
And river sand? It was river sand, right?
Yeah, and then just playing around with it to see what kind of consistency works. There's lots of YouTube videos that are available on cob. Funny enough, the YouTube videos on cob building are not African. That's the weirdest thing. It's like our way of building, but
it's not actually online.
Online.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't think
because all
about
the videos are like European, American,
everything outside of
Asian,
Africa.
but not African. Some more clay. Sorry. Some more clay here.
Get some more? What do you want to get some more clay for?
No, I don't know what to like. I'm going to put grass right now.
That's what I'm going to do. We're playing with cob today. Hey, babe?
Yeah.
What are you making? So
we've put clay, sand, and grass, dry grass.
Yeah?
And we're just learning the whole idea of molding with cob, especially like smaller objects.
Yeah.
We're hoping to build like an outdoor kitchen area.
It's not easy, guys. Hey?
Yeah.
Like,
Let's
what are
stop
you
on
making,
this.
babe?
Yeah. What were you making?
What was I making?
Yeah.
I think I was trying to make a bowl or something.
Okay.
Like, I just realized
Is it
my imagination is not that
machine?
wide.
Is it dishwasher safe?
I don't know. I've actually got no idea, guys. So this is what I was making. So I've been just molding my item here, and I'm gonna smoothen it out. Like, I keep thinking I need something, but I don't know. But I realize, whew, my imagination is not that great, to be honest with you. Like, what is it about being a girl and the first thing you want to make is a plate? You see? And this dude is making
A hut.
a hut. Huh?
Well, I'm making a model,
Of
a
a
scale
hut.
model of the hut that we're going to eventually build out of this material.
You see?
So just trying to
So-
see what the walls are going to be like. And
Not that we've run out of mud, really, but kinda. See? So this is what we're doing on a Sunday.
yeah, we'll leave this to dry and see how this material.
Puppy. Puppy baby for me. Chivalry's not dead, people.
Other foot.
Thanks, Baba. That tickles. That tickles.
Goodies. That bandage
Oh, sorry.
on the feet of this sand.
uKarl Joshua Ncube eshe noNelson Ncube bathi woze ekhaya wozane ekhaya Karl Joshua Ncube eshe noNelson Ncube bathi woze ekhaya wozane ekhaya